Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Sack here. Today's February 29th, 2016, Leap Day. In the mainstream media, one of the major headlines is that there's been another shooting at a school, this time in Middletown, Ohio. They're saying it's a junior slash high school. This is another shooting coded by the numbers. If you're new to my channel, I have been exposing since 2013 that the mainstream media is reporting shootings that are truly police drills where no one is injured, no one is hurt. But instead of reporting it as a police drill, what the media does is reports that it's a tragedy, that it's a real shooting. And this is, complete tyranny, complete deception, complete dishonesty put on by our federal government, our local police, and our national media. Since 2013, every single shooting that has been reported in the mainstream media has been the exact same as what I'm about to show you. If you're new to my channel, please take the time to watch my many other videos. I have documented every single shooting up to this point and shown how they're all coded by the same pattern and the same numbers again and again. Since the very first video I've put out, I've said to look for the number 47. It is a signature of the Freemasons and the Zionists who are responsible for this conspiracy. So anyhow, today's date, February 29th, 16, a date with 47 numerology. Ohio is one of two states with a gematria of 47. The other is Nevada. Middletown, the city it took place in, sums to 47 in Pythagorean gematria. I also refer to this as the small method. This method is the big method. But Ohio and Middletown, both words having gematria 47. They're also saying this shooting took place in the lunchroom. Lunchroom has gematria of 47, fitting the overall theme. In 2014, there was a shooting at Marysville High School in Washington State, not far from where I live, which also took place in the lunchroom. That shooting also heavily coded with 47. Notice that lunchroom in simple English gematria sums to 119. This is identical to Middletown. Middletown, the big way, is 119. The small way, 47. As for the shooter, they're saying his name is James Austin Hancock. And I am sure anyone at this school can validate that this is not even a real student. I highly doubt there is a James Austin Hancock there. James Austin Hancock, the small way, sums to 61 and 79. And the big way, his name sums to 187, which is the homicide code for police departments. The word murder also sums to 79. This is an attempted murder story. Just last week, I did a video explaining how these shooting hoaxes routinely code this number into the shooter. This is the name of the shooter at the LAX shooting. There was the shooting at LAX airport November 1st, 2013. They said his name was Paul Anthony Ciencia, gematria of 187 and 79. They said this was the victim. They even showed the dummy on TV telling the national news audience that this was a real person. The powers that be know the American people are asleep. They know they're living the American dream. They know that they can lie to them on the daily and their lies will be believed because the majority of people have complete faith and trust in the media, which is 100% based on propaganda, lies, and deception. The reason I do this work is to wake people up, It's more than about shootings. It's about seeing through the lies and understanding what kind of nation we live in. Everybody should know that this nation runs on lies. September 11th, monumental lie. Then what came? More lies for more war. And what's been going on in the media ever since? More and more lies, more and more cover up. And part of the reason they have to bombard us with lies at the rate they now do in 2016 is to keep our heads spinning and to not give us enough time to investigate any of the prior deception. I mean, look at what I'm doing here. I'm sitting here spinning my wheels, decoding all these shootings, showing the consistent patterns. and making very little headway, unfortunately. The majority of people who still cross my channel say, this is insane, this is impossible, this is all coincidence. Even though I've now shown how in the last 100 plus shootings, it's all been coded with the same numbers by the same pattern. These numbers 47 and 119, they are the trademarks of the people who own this nation. Notice that All Seeing Eye has gematria of 119, Star of David has gematria of 119. These are two symbols that are on our currency. These are the symbols of the Masons and the Zionists, the same people who founded this nation. Star of David, the small wave 47, just like Middletown. So I'm going to wrap it up there, Truth Seeker. For all of you who go to this school, have no fear. You're just the latest victim in the ongoing agenda from our federal government. If anybody who's from this town, who goes to this school, who sees this video has more information, please do share. A first-hand account would be extremely beneficial. Hey, before we close out, let's look at a couple more interesting things. The shooting took place at Madison Junior Senior High School, which is on the 39th parallel, the 84th meridian. Both very special numbers to this nation. Remember, on the signing of the Declaration of Independence, there were 39 signers. One of those was Hancock. This shooter's name is James Austin Hancock. And with regards to James, at Madison Junior High, this makes us think of James Madison, the fourth president. Madison is a name with 39 gematria. The school's on the 39th parallel. In history, James Madison made 39 proposals that became the Bill of Rights, and he did it on the date June 8th, 1789, a date with 39 numerology. What I want you to take away from this is understanding that the Freemasons, who these men are, they are Freemasons, they've always operated by this numerological code. Some of these numbers are of great significance, including 39 and 47. Even here in CNN's video of the shooting, can you make this out? The video is 47 seconds long. This is the shooting with everything 47 coded into it. The date, the location, the city, the lunchroom. Let's just listen to the mainstream propaganda and recognize how these people go before and lie.
Deputy Anthony Dwyer, I'm going to give you a quick update. What we had, this is the Madison High School, and today we had a shooting at the Madison High School. We had what we believe was one individual enter into the school and begin firing a weapon at other students in the lunchroom. There were 4 students injured. We believe 2 of them were injured with gunshot and 2 of them with some other type of shrapnel or just an injury of trying to get out of the way. The shooter then fled. The shooter's been taken into custody. The 4, I will not be able to release names of anybody, but the 4 children involved, their families have all been contacted. They've either been transported out or flown out. And we still have an active scene. Obviously, we have detectives at the scene doing the follow-up investigation and interviewing the multitude of students that were on scene at the time. I'm sorry I won't be able to answer any other questions for you.
All right, so there it is, True Seeker.
I wanted to give you an update.
The 47-second clip. With regards to the school being on the 84th meridian, notice that the shooter's name, Austin, James Austin Hancock, Austin also has the gematria of 84. 84 is an important number to this nation as well. United States of America equals 84. If you've never read the book 1984, written by George Orwell, please check that book out. It's about a futuristic nation. The book came out at the end of World War II, but it's a nation that's very much like the one we live in, where the people are always programmed with propaganda, lies, deception. It was a warning for what was to come in this nation. 1984, a book very much about the United States of America. United States of America equaling 84. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.